Okay. It is 1 o'clock according to my iPhone, so call the City of Westfield, Indiana Board of Public Works and Safety meeting to order for December 9th, 2020. Will the staff please call the roll to note the presence of quorum?
Randy Graham.
Present.
Mayor Cook.
Present.
Jim Ake. We do have a quorum.
Thank you. Moving on, next up is consideration for approval of the minutes of November 11, 2020. Having had opportunity to review those minutes, are there any additions, corrections, or comments?
I have none.
Hearing none, Randall Graham will make a motion to approve the minutes of November 11, 2020.
Andy will second.
Motion made by Randall Graham, seconded by Mayor Cook to approve the minutes of November 11, 2020. Will staff please call the roll?
Mayor Cook.
Yes.
Randy Graham.
Yes.
Motion carries 2-0.
Thank you. Moving down to contracts and agreements. Action item number 2, Westchester Section 3 right-of-way dedication.
Yeah, so this is similar to several of the other right-of-way dedications we've done over the last couple of months. Westchester is a residential development at the northeast corner of 151st and Town. It extends all the way up to 156th Street. It's a rather large residential development. This is their right-of-way dedication for a passing blister that is required per our thoroughfare plan.
We just need a motion from you all today to accept this as public right-of-way so that we can have it recorded and become the owner.
This is Andy. I will so move.
Randall Graham seconds that. So we have a motion made by Mayor Cook, seconded by Randall Graham to approve action item number 2, Westchester Section 3 right-of-way dedication. Staff, please call the roll.
Randy Graham.
Yes.
Mayor Cook.
Yes.
Motion carries 2-0.
Thank you. Moving on to action item number 3, Duke Energy 5 East 191st Street encroachment application.
Yes, so this is one of 2 Duke Energy applications. Both this month are related to the 3-phase expansion that is ongoing throughout town. These are on the north side of town and related to Duke's 3-phase to their expansion to the 2 substations being built, one on 193rd Street and another on Dunbar Road in the Sheridan area. This particular permit along 191st is proposing the replacement of looks like 40 Duke poles along the south side of 191st. This would be the north side of Grand Park's frontage. The conversion to 3-phase would increase the poles in height from 35 feet to 45 feet, but it would also move them 20 feet further off of the edge of pavement along 191st Street.
And is that on the north side of 191?
It's actually on the south side of 191, which is where the existing pole line is.
And are those poles far enough off? Well, are they on the edge of the future right away? Because we're going to have an active project all the way along there.
Mayor, I would add that this proposal gets these poles out of the way of a future expansion of 191st Street.
Okay.
That's what I need to hear.
So the future, to move the poles to the back of the right-of-way would require Duke to put them behind the existing perimeter horse fence. So that would be probably something we would need to address with Duke as to whether they would be willing to install them. The right-of-way is there. It would just require installation behind the fence on the Grand Park side. Looks to me like they're proposing moving them about 2 feet in front of the fence on the road side.
So if the road is fully expanded the way we envision, does that put them outside of your guidance for clear space from the roadway?
I would say that as we envision the project, the location they're proposing fits well with the design.
Okay. I'll
Any
make a
further
motion to accept this.
Randall Graham will second. We have a motion made by Mayor Cook, seconded by Randall Graham to approve action item number 3, Duke Energy 5 East 191st Street encroachment application. Staff, please call the roll.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Randy Graham,
Yes,
motion carries 2-0.
thank you. Moving on to action item number 4, Duke Energy 19650 Horton Road encroachment application.
Yes, so this is basically adding three-phase through the recently dedicated right-of-way that runs up through the field, where we will have the realignment of 191st Street, Horton Road, Spring Mill Road, and 193rd. Duke is proposing 2,077 feet of three-phase underground, so that's good. One of the best underground proposals we've seen from Duke. And then they're proposing replacing 5 poles and adding 2 additional poles along the east side of Horton Road and at the back of the future right-of-way. So all poles would go from approximately 4 to 5 feet off the edge of the Horton Road pavement, and they would end up actually 52 feet off of the Horton Road pavement at the future right-of-way along the east side of Horton Road.
So they are understanding what we want.
Yeah, I feel like we've gained some ground here. So,
Very
yeah.
well done. Thank you.
All right.
I like it. I like that we're getting some underground. You know, it's always a preference, but I understand the expense, but I'm glad to see some of it. So there's no further discussion. Randall Graham will make a motion to approve action item number 4.
Andy will second.
A motion made by Randall Graham, seconded by Mayor Cook, to approve action item number 4, Duke Energy 19650 Horton Road encroachment application. Staff, please call the roll.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Randy Graham,
Yes.
motion carries 2-0.
Okay. I am looking down through the consent agenda. Is there anything that requires discussion on here? I know.
Not from I.
Okay, I know it shouldn't, but sometimes there are things that are discussed. So, having no discussion, Randall Graham will make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Andy will second.
Motion made by Randall Graham, seconded by Mayor Cook to approve the consent agenda. Will the staff please call the roll?
Randy Graham,
Excuse me. Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
motion carries 2-0.
Thank you. Drink of water cures a lot of things. Moving down to department reports. Do we have Chief Reed or a representative here today?
Chief Gaylor is online. We have nothing to report. The only thing is we just wanted to make mention we've had about 12 or so of our members with COVID on and off. Right now we're down to 1 or 2. We're doing well. That's all that I have.
Thank you, Chief Gaylor. Chief Rush?
Yeah, I'm here. Hope everyone's doing well. We're moving forward with hiring of 4 officers. They'll be sworn in as long as everything comes back from PERF, who's our pension board, on January 4th. So that's Preston Howard, DC Bennett, Philip Mattis, and Lindsay Tren. That leaves us with about 2 more after that to complete that whole 10 that we were able to hire in this year. So we're moving forward with that. We just unforeseen of so many people retiring and leaving this year, but we got through it, even with COVID. So I'm really proud with the staff for everything that they did to get all these new hires on and trained and on the street. As far as COVID goes, we've been averaging probably one officer per week for the past 4 or 5 weeks, but we are currently 100%, so we're doing well. Other than that, that's about it.
Thank you, Chief. Mr. Waller, anything from you?
Yeah, most importantly, I would like to wish Chief Rush a happy birthday. I believe today is he's celebrating his 42nd birthday.
It's 43rd, Jeremy.
43rd. So, you know, if it wasn't for the public record, we could sing him happy birthday. But much like the others, we're fighting the COVID as well. Like Joel, probably the last month and a half or so, it's been about one a week. We still have a couple out, either with the positive case or close contact with a positive. So we're dealing with that. The staff is adjusting really well. From a staffing perspective, we do have a few open spots that we're working pretty hard to fill. 3 labor positions in the street department that have been open for a pretty good long time now, and we're struggling to get good applicants. So if you know anyone there, please send them our way. As far as projects and construction, we're in winter season, so the parks are slowing down or shut down. Certainly winterized. Equipment's ready for snow. Hopefully it doesn't get used, though the mayor would disagree with me there. And then as far as a construction perspective, the Grand Junction Plaza's still going pretty strong. We recently received approval from the RDC to proceed with the remainder of the contract, so they approved the final round of contracts to build the plaza. So that'll continue, and we'll have it open by this time next year. So looking at mid-December of next year for the grand opening. Other than that, we're entering in the season where our road construction projects will begin to taper off a little bit. Construction companies have a tendency to do some layoffs in the wintertime, send people to rest and recover after a long construction season. So, but we'll keep everything going as well as we can, and I know our maintenance crews will do their best to get us through the holidays.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a pretty strange year. We're actually hiring people here at Emmy now, all of a sudden, and it looks like that it's going to go through to January, and then January is going to get busy. So 2021 is going to start off a little abnormal as well, at least from a business standpoint. So, is there any other business, Mayor? Have anything else?
I don't have anything else, Randy. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, no further business. Randall Graham will make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
A motion made by Randall Graham, seconded by Mayor Cook to adjourn this meeting. Will staff please call the roll?
Randy Graham,
Yes.
Mayor Cook.
Yes. Thank you,
Motion
Kim.
carries. Motion carries 2-0.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.
Pat, if you're listening, I'm on my way over to sign. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. Thank you.
Thanks, Randy.